Morning, everyone.
Oh, I bet you didn't expect to see us again this year. I didn't expect to see us again this year out on trail. So far it's a beautiful day in the Smokies, and we figured we needed kind of a do-over after our last trip kind of got botched a little bit. So we're back out here again, but because nothing can ever run smoothly, we're both sick. I went and got antibiotics for a sinus infection, so I'm actually doing a lot better than I was. Retriever's stubborn, and I'm pretty sure he has a sinus infection as well, but he won't go see a doctor for it. So he's, like I said, doing a little worse off than me. And I went to go take out my selfie stick to make this video, and it broke. So this whole trip I'm going to be holding the phone really close to my face. And my arm is going to ache, I'm sure of it. Today, we are doing the Noland Divide Trail. And the plan, which was to do Noland Divide up to Pole Road Creek, down Deep Creek Trail, which is 18.6 miles. But since Retriever's doing worse than me, I've already done all the trails except for Noland Divide. So we're going to do the other ones so Retriever can hit it. But we might just out and back Noland Divide up to Pole Road Creek. But it'll cut 3 miles off of doing the loop. So we'll see. Because you know what they say, hikers plan, the trail laughs. Anything to add today, Retriever?
Nope, just first 5 miles is pretty much straight uphill. And then it'll get a little bit flatter up top, but it's kind of going right now. Had a lot of layers on. Took some layers off, but
yeah,
definitely starting to sweat.
I was sweating so bad. I don't even think we were on trail for 10 minutes. I had my sky goat, and then my puffy, and then I had a hat on. Well, puffy came off, hat came off, and I'm still hot. And the temps today are in Bryson City itself. Supposed to get up to a high of, I think, 42. But we're going to be probably a little over 3,000 feet above that elevation by the time we get to where we're going. So my guess is it's going to be in the mid-30s as the high today. So it's probably, I don't know.
We're in the 20s right now.
Well, we're going up, so it's possible, but this morning when I woke up, Bryson City's weather was 30 degrees. Yeah. So, yeah. But the sun is out, guys. It's going to be a glorious day. So, talk to you further up trail.
See you guys.
We are 2 miles in, and definitely getting a little bit colder up here. And since we're kind of getting on the open area, as you can see behind me, the wind has picked up a little bit. We didn't have any wind this morning, and now we do. So definitely get a little bit colder. But so far I'm doing pretty good with my sky goat, which, by the way, love my sky goat. And it's that time of year when you need an extra layer. If you go to skygoatusa.com and use my discount code UNBOUNDCROW, you'll get some money off your sky goat. And they've updated all the sky goats. They're even better than ever. They've got new colors. Sorry, it sounds like an advertisement. Kind of feels like it because I love my sky goat so much. So yeah, I'm glad I've got it with me because I really needed it on this one. So like I said, we're 2 miles in. We got like another 3-ish or so, give or take. Probably give some miles till we get to the end of the climb. And then I think we go down a little bit and then back up a little bit. And then the rest of the way will be all downhill. It's gonna be a long downhill though. There are some beautiful views on this trail without leaves on the trees. We're kind of on a ridge line right now, although that direction has a lot more trees on it. You can tell we're getting up there in elevation. We got ice needles, guys. I love that. It's endless views today, guys. This trail is amazing. We're taking a break, guys. I forgot to check how far in we are. Did you pay attention? I forgot.
I think we're about like 3.6, but we went up like 2,500 already, so.
We got to the junction of Pole Creek, or Pole Road Creek. We've got 906 feet left to go, and it's 4.4 miles from here. So we've got a lot less climbing, but most of it's in the next 2 miles about. So we'll crank that out and then it'll be much better. I'm sorry, the sun's blinding us right now.
Bright.
Picked the wrong angle to be sitting, but we wanted the sun blaring on us. But so far so good. I'm loving this trail, guys. It's amazing.
Yeah, I feel pretty good for sure.
It's just a sunny day. It's a beautiful trail. Lots and lots of views. I'm so happy right now. It's already making up for our last trip that got poo-pooed on. But we're almost done with our break. I had a little bit of a snack, and we're gonna get heading back up there so that way we can get up and over that hump. And then we still haven't decided if we're gonna come down this trail or if we're gonna do that loop, because like I said, it's an extra 3 miles to do the loop. And so if we do that, we will for sure be coming back in the dark. I don't know. I don't mind if we do it, but it's all going to depend on how Retriever's feeling by the time we get up to the junction.
I don't know what to think really. I mean, I kind of want to do it, add some more trails, but I don't know. I feel like we can easily do it today, but not really sure where I feel on it right now.
Well, we'll figure it out. We got to figure it out by the time we hit the junction, so we'll probably make up our mind once we're at that junction whether we're going to come back this way or not. Alrighty.
Either way, we can't go wrong, I feel.
No. It's just being out here makes me happy. I don't care which trail we take. Alright guys, we'll catch you further up trail.
So.
Well, we didn't realize that this was just up ahead, and so we took our break a little bit ago, so we're going to go, well, at least I am. I'm going to go check this out and see what this view looks like. Okay guys, this view is definitely way better. Wish we'd stop for our break here, but that's okay. This is gorgeous, and I believe that is Bryson City down there. If I'm mistaken, somebody can correct me, but that's the only city I know right by Noland Divides. This is amazing. We made it to the top of the first peak.
It stopped.
It stopped.
It stopped.
So now we're gonna go flat and down for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back up, but it's gonna be much more gradual and less of a climb to get to the second peak, and that's where the junction is. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do from there.
Yeah. Happy to be here though. That was like a 3,000 foot climb about. That's
a long one. It's
maybe a little under 3,000.
5 miles.
Yeah, 5 miles.
5 miles of, for the most part, straight climbing. There were a few little flat and a few little down, but for the most part, I'd say like 98% of it was just climbing.
Nothing horribly steep, but just, I described it as relentlessly gradual.
Yes. But the views and the sun and everything made it just feel so much better. I am in love with this trail, guys. I love the Noland Divide Trail.
It's a really good one.
It is. All right, we will see you guys probably at the junction.
All right.
Here's the junction. If we went up that way, we'd hit Klingman's Dome Road, but we're not going up that way today. We're going to do that some other trip as a loop with Fork Ridge and Pole Road Creek Trail, which if we're doing the loop, we're going to head that way. And this is
A lot of trails here. Tons of intersections.
yeah, and
I love these places. And the Bend Nakai.
yeah, we got Noland Creek Trail right here. I've already done Noland Creek, so I've been at this junction before. And Noland Creek, I think I did as an out and back. And then yeah, there's the Benton Mackay. So technically, I'm standing on it right now. So, Retriever, are we gonna do the loop?
Oh, we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're definitely. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. It's a little longer, but I think we both feel good, and I get some more trails.
Yeah.
It'll be an 18-mile day, 18 plus.
18.6.
But yeah, it's all downhill. Might as well. It's only 12:32, so
We got time.
yeah.
So it'll end up being just under 11 more miles to go. And like Retriever said, it's pretty much all downhill. There's maybe a few little hiccups.
You probably won't even realize it really.
Yeah, especially compared to the long, continuous uphill that we've just been doing. So,
Yep.
yay! Another trail. Woo-hoo. Well, not another full trail, but another 7.8 marked off my map.
Yeah, there's technically Upper Noland Divide.
Yeah, which is what
It's only 3.7 though. It's pretty.
3.7.
It's half of what we just did.
Yeah.
And I guess it's pretty easier than what we did too.
Yeah, the second half I think is a little bit less steep compared to this part that we just climbed up. But the road's closed up there anyway, so we can't do it on this trip. But
Right. And it's pretty nuts. We come to these trail junctions and there's just, like, I think you just showed them, but there's just trails everywhere. You can take a right, take a left, go straight, go back. There's so many. It's really cool.
I love junctions, and I love the signs. I get so
Yeah.
excited whenever I see
Yeah, I know.
the
I'm like
signs.
on my phone right now on the map, just trying to find it all.
All right, guys, we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, see you guys.
Got this pretty little cascade here. And right over there, that log, we're going to sit there for lunch. A little bit of a wider creek crossing here. Not too bad though, able to keep dry feet. Oh yeah, I was going to say don't step on that.
That was good.
Pardon the French if you heard that.
Way worse. Okay.
So Pole Road Creek Trail is a very steep trail. Depending on which way you're going, depends on whether you're going to be dying of not a breath or your knees are going to be hurting. But one tidbit for people is there are tons of water sources on this trail. So you don't have to worry about water if you're doing Pole Road Creek. And I highly, highly doubt they're drying up even in the middle of summertime. Maybe some of the teenier, smaller ones, but there's plenty of big ones to get your water from. See, more water. Another large creek crossing, but this one was pretty easy. There's plenty of rocks. And that big giant downed tree helped a lot. Look, Retriever caught a snake. Well, not caught it, but saw it. I almost stepped on him, I guess, because I didn't see him. Walked right past him. Cool. It's December. We are seeing a beautiful snake. Get this beautiful foot log. Oh my goodness. And then Oh my gosh, that's magnificent, you guys. We haven't seen a soul yet on trail today, but I kind of figured we wouldn't. One, it's cold. Two, it's a weekday. Three, we went up a trail that is kind of an out and back trail or a one-way trail if you have two cars, but the Clingman Stone Road is closed. Here's a campsite. So we didn't expect to see anybody, but I'm sure when we get closer to the trailhead at Deep Creek, there'll definitely be people. There's always people going and checking out all the falls that are in the area, because this Deep Creek area has a lot of pretty waterfalls. Ugh, can't talk. Temperature has been changing so much today. On the climb up, though, for the most part, I was just in my Sky Goat and my buff. That's about it. And then I started going back and forth between wearing my Sky Goat and my puffy to just my Sky Goat, then switching out into my hat, and switching back to my buff, then switching back to just my Sky Goat. I have done that probably about 5 different times at this point now, especially because when we're, like right now, the sun's gone from us in this moment, so it starts getting a lot cooler, but then we step out into the sun and it starts warming back up. Then we go downhill and it starts getting cold. Then we go back uphill and we start getting warm. So that's the only hard part about cooler weather hiking, is you're constantly putting on and taking off layers, whereas in the summer it's just hot. So you're never adding layers, you're taking them off. But we are probably just around 1.5 miles from the Loop Trail junction, and then not too far after that we'll be at our trailhead. So really excited. We've done a really good job today, being that we've both been under the weather and we're both terribly out of shape, but we're doing great. I feel we're doing pretty good. Finally got to nice and flat, and walking alongside the river, it's so nice and soothing sounding. And we're something like 0.2 from the Loop Trail junction now, and the sun has officially gone behind the mountains. So I'm guessing we're gonna need our headlamp sooner or later, but I think we still have minimum of a half hour, maybe if we're lucky an hour. We'll see, but we're getting so close, guys. We've already gone 15.7 miles, and I don't know how many we got left. Less than 3, something. We made it to the Loop Trail junction.
Super happy about this.
Yeah, so it is 1.7 until we hit the campground, and then from there I think it's like 0.6 to our cars.
That
so
sure would be, yeah, should be 2.3.
We're almost there.
Well, Martin's Gap Trail's 4.3. Well, we went a long ways.
We did, and I look like Rudolph. I mean, besides me having sinus infection, I also have exercise and cold-induced rhinitis. So my nose has been a faucet all day. So it is completely raw. Every time I apply Vaseline to it, I end up blowing my nose 2 seconds later. It hurts, guys. It hurts. I can't wait to get into the warmth and stop moving, so that way it'll stop running as much, and then I can apply Vaseline and let it sit.
We're definitely ready to get there. This is kind of regretting that. Well, not in. I'm happy I took this loop, but this is like, I could go for 3 less miles right now. I'd be in the car.
Yeah, we would have already been in the car at this point.
Definitely starting to hurt. But
yeah,
it's been a really good day.
It has been. It's been sunny. Yes, it's been cold, and we've been switching layers off and on. But overall, I'm glad with his decision to do the loop. It's been beautiful. We have no desire to get done and be sitting on our butts super early. So
Right. It's not even 5 o'clock yet.
yeah, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you at the parking lot.
See ya.
Deep Creek, everybody. Look at those rocks. Yeah, and so the trail really widens just before the loop trail. So my memory hasn't served me too well. I knew it widened eventually. But it's probably been, when was the last time I did this trail?
Right, 7, 8 years for you.
Minimum 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a long time since I've been on this trail. So you got to forgive my memory, but it does widen. So I was right about that, but it's just the lower part of the trail. So we still got light. It's 5:15. The sun's definitely going down, but we are like 0.7 or something like that from the parking lot to Deep Creek trailhead, and then we still have about 0.6 after that to go. So we're getting there, and it'd be really great if we didn't have to use our headlamps at all. But we'll see. We're gonna check the times so that we know for tomorrow's hike and what time we can be out till before we have to wear headlamps. And another cool bridge with this beautiful creek. Oh, look at that. How beautiful that is. All right, let's keep going. Got another view. Can barely see it because the tree's in the way. This is Tom Branch Falls. It's a pretty one. Well, we made it to the Deep Creek parking lot, but we have to make it to the Noland Divide parking lot. And as you kind of can see up there, there's a teeny bit of daylight still left up there, but we're definitely running out of it. From here, it's roughly 0.6 left, I think, until we get to our trailhead. So not too shabby, but we're definitely trying to get there. We want to get there before we have to use our headlamps. We got half a mile, guys. Let's do it. Sorry it's so hard to see us. It is definitely dark outside right now. We haven't put our headlamps on because we're probably just shy of 0.2 to the car, so there's no point in us putting a headlight on when we're this close. We can still see the trail for the most part. Oops, sorry, honey. And gonna end our recording pretty much here. And
We made it.
yeah, we made it, you guys. Pretty dang awesome. How do you feel?
I think we did really good, to be honest. I was hurting a little bit towards probably 3 miles back for a couple miles, but I feel like I got a second wind here.
Yeah, he's got the spotter sprint too.
Yeah, it's pitch black almost.
Yeah, it's pretty dark, guys. So we are going to just finish up this, probably at this point,
call it
0.1. Yeah, and then we will see you guys in tomorrow's video.
See you guys.
Bye. We're done.